For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker. For the ladies.
When I went back to school to get my PharmD, I was married and I had 2 kids. He was a serial cheater, and we went to counseling many times. And, I knew for a while that it just wasn't going to work out. And my plan was to actually, after walking across that stage at the graduation dinner, to serve him with divorce papers. I know, it was petty, but after going through so much crap and just, going through school with somebody who was bent on you not finishing school because it made them feel some type of way, it was something that I felt was just, I don't know. I was Delulu, okay? But what I really want to talk about in the light of that speech that your boy Harrison Bucker made at Benedict College is that men will actively try to stop you from your goals. You see, Harrison said that shit out loud. He said the quiet part out loud. But a lot of you are going back to school and you're going for your degrees and you're in these relationships and they are keeping this type of rhetoric or this type of thought process under wraps, and you're going through some things that you might not realize. And I want to share what those things look like to you. It looks like always picking a fight every time you have a test, or purposely staying out when he knows that you need to study, publicly embarrassing you or shaming you because you have priorities that include bettering yourself so that you can better your family. It looks like refusing to help with the children because that might give you a little bit of time to work on yourself. Going back to school as a woman with responsibilities, with bills, with children, with a spouse is stressful in and all of itself, okay? But when you have a partner that does not want to be a partner, that does not appreciate you and your goals, it makes it 1,000 times harder. I ended up getting separated right before my 3rd year of pharmacy school because I knew that I had to choose providing a better life for my children by graduating from school or this relationship. Like there was no in between. He made it very clear through his actions that if I did not pick up, walk away, that I was going to be in the same place that I would always be. Like my growth intimidated and it threatened him. I ended up graduating, okay, from pharmacy school with my doctor of pharmacy, and we subsequently got divorced. But I'm here to tell you that that road, as lonely as it is, okay, as difficult as it was to raise daughters, twin daughters, while going to school and establishing a business, you can do it, okay? It's going to be hard, it's difficult, it's stressful, but I don't regret any moves that I made to secure a better life for my kids. And I want all women to understand this. This is why I created a support group for women going back to college not long after I graduated, because women going back to school have unique struggles that nobody else does. Men just don't have this, okay? When men go back to school and they have children and they have jobs and they are married or in relationships, they're supported in a way that we don't have. Our struggle is unique in that we still have, those responsibilities, and our children, they depend on us. Our husbands, our spouses, our boyfriends, or whatever, they are still dependent on us. Like, I've heard women say that, their husbands were okay with them going back to school as long as they had dinner on the table when they come home. And we know that's not always possible. So, if this is you and you're looking for a community of women who are going back to school, who are going to be supportive, who are going to tell you about, the real of how it feels to go back to school and not be supported by those around you, or who can share things with you about how they got things done in spite of, go take a look at the link of my bio. There's a Facebook group there called Back to School Divas. It's completely free to join, and it's a resource for women who are going back to college. You shouldn't have to do it alone, and you don't have to do it alone, okay? If you're looking for support, that resource is available to you.